Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are reacting to the B-side from QWER. This is My Name Is Malgeum, or... Now I looked the meaning of Malguem up and it actually means clear or clarity, but it's translated as sunny for the title of this song, so I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it is a word that has two meanings or if it's context related. I'm not really sure. So either way, essentially the song's title is My Name Is Sunny, and the group has confirmed that that is actually the name of the song. For those of you who may not know, Soyeon, genius from G-Idol, did write this song, co-produce this song, kind of coached the girls through this one. I've seen some clips of her giving like vocal tips to a couple of them. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Let's go check it out and see what the girls from QWER have given us and what Genius Soyeon has given us now. And by the way, that's her legal name. Not John Soyeon, it's Genius Soyeon.
사람들은 나를 맑음이라고 부른다. 그런데 그날은 비가
But
왔다.
that day it rained.
어쩌다 고작 그 마음도 못 참고 멍청하게 다 던졌는지.
Alright, so we're sticking with that J-pop kind of sound for them.
표정을 보니 말이야 나도 시간 나버린 고백에 얼마나 놀랐는지 몰라 매일 치는 장난에도 두근댔고 오늘도 몇 번이고 떨렸지만 약속했어 날 안아줘 좀 말아줘 이건 꿈에서만 하기야 무심코 던진 네 말에 하루 종일 설레어 간직했다
Gasp. Like the rock element here that they keep consistent. Well, this is the part that Soyeon was coaching in the clip I saw. The tone of the song is so bright, but it's kind of a sad message. Nice little head voice there towards the end of that one. Okay, so I had to do a quick little edit here because before I could pause it right at the end, it jumped to an ad break. But so song-wise, it has that very upbeat type of J-rock, J-pop sound that we've come to know from QWER. I don't know if they may have that kind of sound on every song, but I know the three that we've now heard. So My Name Is Malgeum. What was the song I literally just did from them? Okay, I don't remember. And then there was another one on their previous album, which I also don't recall the title to, but that one was a song about confessing. And this song, the message seems to be about a girl who wants to confess and wants to be in a relationship with this other girl, but it's not acceptable. And so she has to hide it and lock that feeling away. But, you know, she's like letting it slip. And it's kind of being like a little too obvious. Like they're onto her. So yeah, let's go back through and watch this again, and we'll kind of break down the lyrics like we normally do. And yeah, we'll see if maybe I find something that changes my interpretation or not. I don't think I will though, because this seemed pretty straightforward, but you know, sometimes you miss a line and it changes everything. So, all right, let's listen to this one again. So they call me Sunny, and I think the reason they call her Sunny is because she's always got this smile, but you can tell it's a fake smile, which really goes along with the theme of the song of, you know, having this love that she can't confess. So she powers through it and hides her tears and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, she has to put on a brave face, but you know, she's not really actually happy. It makes so much sense that Soyeon wrote this, by the way. But that day it rained. So again, they're calling her Sunny because she's got this bright smile, this, even though it's fake, it's forced, whatever. But that day it rained. So that day she let her emotions show a bit. You know, the sadness poked through, but also, you know, the rain being a metaphorical representation of her tears, which we do get to a part in some of the lines a little bit later. Okay, how foolish of me to let it all slip, right? Yeah, so she's whispering her confession to the girl there, but that's like a dream, and here's her diary. So, couldn't hold it back anymore. Like, I've been living this lie too long. Now she's all excited. She's bringing flowers. And they're doing like flower arrangements or something here. But I guess the way she came in, because it says, I'm sure you noticed, like she came in maybe a little too eager with them flowers for the girl. And that smile. I was so obvious. Giving myself away here. Yeah, like, if you've ever tried to not be obvious, and then you do something that just, like, it really even, I wouldn't even say surprises you, because that kind of is circular to what I'm going to say. But if you've ever tried to hide how you're feeling for someone, and then, I don't know, maybe a conversation comes up and you're a little too eager to jump in, or maybe you say something you didn't mean to, like, that obviousness can even take yourself by surprise, because maybe you let your guard down just a little bit too much and it slipped out. You're like, oh, did they catch that? Alright, so that's obvious. So this part, we promised, hug me and understand me, basically like accept me, love me, that kind of thing, would be things that we can only dream of. Yeah, see, will only be said in dreams. Like, they won't give in to their feelings. And, you know, the other girl may have the same feelings, but again, and I think she does, because this scene right, was it? Yeah, right here. Okay, we're at 56 seconds. I'm going to go back for a second. Like, it looks like she's having thoughts and, like, she's the one having the dream there. And it's, like, tormenting her. So it seems like this is a mutual feeling type of thing, but they've agreed that they can't let it be known and that it's got to, like I said, it's got to stay private. It's got to stay locked up. They can't ever give in to these feelings, maybe because of how they'll be judged or because of, damage it might cause to their families, whatever. And then you have the third girl who's watching this, and she's like, I know what's going on here. Like, I see you. But your careless words, like, you're not guarding it. You're saying things that, like, when you tease me and stuff like that, like, maybe you should be a little more cautious to not give it away, but you're being careless both with your words and with my heart because you know how I feel, or you probably know how I feel. And so you're like, it's almost like making it worse. And so it makes her heart race all day because of the possibilities that she wants to give into but can't. Cute. Now, what is special about the 7th? It has nothing to do with when this came out or anything else. I'm also not sure which month this is. I would have to go and look. But yeah, somebody let me know what the significance of the 7th is here, because this is obviously meaningful. There's no way you would throw in a detail this blatant and it not mean something. But anyway, she says, keeping those feelings away in my diary so no one could see them. Like, I'm not going to let it show. I can't say it. I can't give in to it. But I'll have my diary, my private thoughts written down so that people keep diaries, especially young people, but sometimes older ones too. And, they put their most private thoughts in there. And I used to do that as a kid, but I never really understood why we do it. Is it because we want someone to vent to, but we can't, so we kind of express it in some way? Or is it because we think we might forget and we want to come back and read it later? Like, I'm not really sure why we really keep diaries as a people. But yeah, anyway. All right, so flower arrangement is done. Gorgeous. It's like the diaries down there. So I bottled it up so much. It's like she was doing so well, but it's slipping. Like she's held back. It's almost like a dam holding back all this water, this flood of emotions. And she's done so well holding it up till now. The dam has held up, but it's starting to show cracks, and little parts are leaking through, and yeah, she's starting to give in more than she means to. Now, I don't know what this is. Like, I know they open it up and there's a thermostat in there with showing the temperature, but I don't know, like, does this mean something? Is this is this just a random detail, or is this like a confession box? I don't even know if that's a thing, but if you know what this is, let me know. I'm just curious. All right, yet when I couldn't even hold back my tears. See, because she's got the Polaroid there, and then you see, them both looking out. So she's saying, "I'm okay with Puffy." Like, she's answering the question, like, "Are you okay?" Like, yes, I'm okay, but clearly her eyes are swollen because she's been crying or trying not to cry. She's got the stuffy nose, so she's probably been crying. And earlier in the song, she did say, like, it rained that day. See, there's a thermostat in here. I don't know why. Yeah, it'll be sunny tomorrow. Like, okay, today it rained, but I'll force myself to have this smile and pretend like everything's fine tomorrow. Okay, so this, even though it's just a quick scene of like, someone in the morning getting ready, it's actually an interesting shot because to keep an eye on the water from the faucet. Okay, so it's just dripping, right? We talked about the dam forming the cracks and like the emotion starting to peek through. And then it's like just letting it all out. Like, all right, dam's broken. I let everything out. And this faucet is like a visual representation of that. But now I want you to pay attention to how this line is being delivered. Because, like I said, this is the clip I saw where Soyeon is trying to coach her on how to make a more effective delivery. And I remember seeing her do this with, I think it was Shua, or maybe it was Mini. I don't remember. It was one of the girls in one of their songs, and she's basically having her like punch the air to emphasize the punchiness of the delivery, to get that almost more aggressive. She called it like singing like a man, instead of singing cutely.
예전처럼 옆에서 밥 먹고도 우연히 눈이 살짝 마주쳐도 걱정 마 날 안아줘
Hug me, no love me. Yeah, this is nothing but a dream because they can't be together in reality. They're both keeping diaries. This part right here, I seized, crumpled up my feelings. It's like writing them down and then realizing that once you've committed them outwardly in any form, in this case, she's committed them to paper, she's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And it's like ripping that page out and crumpling it up and throwing it away. Even though that's not what she's doing, that's what this line is suggesting. Oh, actually, no, it is kind of what she's doing. So that's actually a really cool shot here. Okay, remember, I've spent a little bit of time already talking about the water image from the faucet. And now it's matching the lyrics. Because now we're seizing and crumpling up my feelings. Think of especially cartoons where, someone's got a secret on paper and you don't want anyone else to see. So, they crumple it up and they eat it. Like, you'll never find it now. That's basically what they're getting at here. Like, I seized it, I crumpled it up, and I swallowed it. But remember, again, I talked about that water from the faucet being like the release of feelings. But now they've filled up their glass as if the feelings are right there on display. And they're like, drink it back up. Swallowing them back up. So, really cool shot here. And then what little is left over, they use to nourish the flowers that they were doing earlier. It's all bright and sunny, but they got umbrellas. She finds a diary with all the Polaroids. I wish I knew enough Hangul to read that. So now it's pouring down rain, right? And they're making their escape together through the woods, but the rain again here in this scene is matching with the lyrics as if it's raining, like the sky is raining. That was stupid. Obviously the sky is raining. Like the sky is crying. Matching this line of, I don't think my tears will stop for a while. Like this rain isn't going to end for a while. That I can't even be friends with you anymore because the more we're together, the more I can't hold it back. I saw a comment. Okay. I saw a comment as I was opening this video that someone thought maybe she strangled the other girl, which could very well be the case, because now she's alone, other girl ain't here, and maybe, I mean, you could take that as, assuming that's what actually happened, you could take that as a very dark theme, and maybe it is. Again, Soyeon did write this. She's known for including some of those darker elements, but it could also be a metaphor for her trying to like choke out or stamp out those feelings. Because earlier, like when they're running through, you saw that they stepped on the flowers as well. So yeah, all those memories that tie them together, maybe she's trying to like kill them off, because remember, she just said like, I can't even be friends with you anymore. And we also have like this, I forget the word for this, but it's like a vintage type of shot. And see, okay, let's start back over from this part of the scene. Okay, so she sees the Polaroid, but what did she see before that? She looks a little disgusted here, actually. And then that girl is like running away from her now, but see, here they're holding hands, so I thought they were running together. But here, she's clearly like on top of the girl. Now this is like a memory. Now she's alone. And the rain is hiding her tears. She's tired. She's got this, it's like kind of creepy smile. So if you want to take it the dark way, that's definitely the direction to go. But let's go back to the lyrics part here, because I didn't analyze that while we were going. So I might try to brush it off and smile. Basically pretend everything's okay, have that fake sunny disposition again. But she's not that strong, she can't do it. Until the day that she can say that love isn't such a big deal. So until the day that they can be them true selves, she's bottling up how she feels, and she's writing it down in the diary so that she can let it out some way without being destructive. That ending scene with them doing the potential strangling and leaving her body in the woods. I'm not too sure where we're at with that one, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm trying to decide if I think that scene is all metaphorical for, like I said, like, you know, trying to squash her feelings until the day that it's acceptable to share them, or if it's a literal, like, I ditched her, I couldn't be friends with her, I couldn't share these feelings, and so tomorrow will be sunny because I don't have to fake it anymore. Like, I killed her off. I guess it depends on how dark you want to get with this one. But let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Alright guys, there is the reaction to QWER, My Name Is Malgeum. Fun song in the sense of there's what I thought originally was a pretty simple message, which may or may not still be simple. But it kept their signature sound, but it had a lot of kind of stuff to look into, which was cool. I'm trying to decide if I like this one better or not as much as the other two I've heard. I'd probably say I like it better than the one we just reacted to not too long ago, and not as much as the very first one. But who knows? That could literally change on any playthrough of either of those songs. But anyway, thank you so much to the Patrons. They'll be right up here. You guys and your support is super appreciated. There is a Patreon where there's some free content, and also the paid subscribers get access to things that we can't put here on YouTube, and they get access to prioritize requests sent to the top of the request queue every month. If you haven't seen the request queue, there's a link to that in the description below. Feel free to check it out. And if you want to get to the top of that list, but you don't want to do Patreon, then you can also sponsor a request through the PayPal and get up to the top that way. But thanks for being here. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I will catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.